tough to follow. I'll do my best now. Thank you. Good afternoon, Father McShane, Dr. Freeman, Ms. Dolan, Dean McPhee, honored guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. I think that covers everyone, right? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jesse Lamore. I'm a student at Fordham, Westchester. Thank you. It is an honor for me to be here today to speak to you all and to represent the Westchester campus. So let me first hear really quick, where are my fellow Westchester students? I'm really happy to see all of you here and all of you Lincoln Center folks as well. And I have to give a couple of really quick shout outs to some students who are special to me. First to my lunch crew who I ate lunch with for the last 2 years. I will miss our lunches in the Westchester Cafe. And second, to all my Fordham friends from Peru. I love you all. So I introduced myself as a student at Fordham, and as I do, it occurs to me that in a couple hours from now, I won't be able to say that anymore. In a couple hours from now, we'll cease being Fordham students and we'll become Fordham alumni. Oh, thank you. Closer. Thank you. In a couple hours from now, everything is going to change. Everything that hasn't already changed is going to begin to change. We need to treasure this moment because right here, right now, a new stage of our lives is born. This is a time when we should reflect on our individual journeys which have led us to this moment. And my advice to everyone here today who's wearing one of these strange outfits is before you walk out the doors and leave the building today, take a deep breath. Think about where you've been and where you're going, because once you do set out those doors, it's all going forward, and we have to be ready for that. Before I go any further, I want to thank Fordham for bringing us all together and for providing the setting for this important time in all of our lives. And I also think we should be thankful for Fordham for having this ceremony, giving us a nice rest before we had to come here. Because if this graduation was happening 2 days after finals, I might be talking to a very much smaller and much more sleepy audience. But fortunately, that's not the case. We're all able to be here and rejuvenated in body, mind, and spirit, which is important because it allows us to appreciate this moment all the more. Like I said, this is our last chance to reflect on everything while we're still actually students, and we have to take advantage of that. Nothing can describe what we've accomplished over the last few years. Not a diploma, not a great resume or a recommendation, not even those fancy 3 letters we get to put after our names from now on when we send emails. And granted, it will feel very good seeing those things and reminding ourselves of all the hard work and all the successes. But few will truly understand what each of us went through in order to accomplish this. We've all made sacrifices in order to be here, and those sacrifices are a testament to our dedication and perseverance. These sacrifices might be smaller ones, like deactivating a Netflix account to avoid distraction and save an extra $7.99 a month, and bigger ones, such as spending less time with the people who are important to us. This is our day, no doubt about it. But it's also a day when we should be thankful for those people who did stand by us and support us through this whole process. I'm talking about family, whether they supported us emotionally, financially, or both. And I'm talking about friends who stood by us, who kept calling, who never got tired of hearing, oh, I can't, I have to write a paper tonight, or I can't on those days, I have insurance. Yeah, let's stop for that. Our true friend, and all these people waited for us. They stood by us and waited for us, and now finally the wait is over. So let's make sure we share this moment with them as well today. I hate to say this, but I don't think that our time of making sacrifices is quite over yet. All of us here share a drive to help those in need, those who don't have the resources to help themselves. It's this drive that's pushed us to come this far, to endure all the stress that grad school has put on us. And we're going to carry this drive with us as we make the transition from student to professional. And with this, we have to consider that there are going to be moments when we'll be tempted to put our clients' well-being before our very own. And I know we're all eager to get out there, we're all eager to dive in head first and find a job and put up these degrees to work finally. But we have to make sure that we show ourselves the same level of concern, care, and respect that we show our clients. A social worker who doesn't practice good self-care will not last long in this profession. And we've worked too hard in getting these degrees in order to let ourselves get beat up and burnt out the first years on the job. We can't let that happen. So one thing that we can do to prevent this from happening is, like I said, self-care. How can we do this? What we can do is we can take that social work drive we have, that dedication to our clients, and we can reflect a portion of that back at ourselves. And by taking better care of yourselves in this way, yes, you'll be better equipped to do your work and serve your clients, certainly, but more than that, you deserve that good treatment. Social work is not an easy profession. It's going to be stressful, it's going to be emotional, and it's not always going to be as gratifying as we want it to be. Knowing all this, we're still willing to go forward and do whatever it takes to become great social workers, and I think that makes us pretty awesome, if you ask me. Now, our salaries might not always reflect how great we are, and the way that we're treated by bosses or even clients might not reflect that either. So at the end of the day, it's up to you to treat yourself with that respect, to give yourself the respect you deserve, and to take care of yourself. And that's something really important to keep in mind as you go forward in your careers and in the future. The last thing I want to talk about today is how to find your place. If you're not in a place where you want to be, it's going to be all the more difficult to find that sense of self-worth, that self-appreciation, and to keep yourself motivated. I know finding a job is top priority for most of us, and some of us might be so eager to get out there and show the world what we have and make a change that we'll just take any job, the first opportunity we get, even if it's not something that we necessarily want. Times are tough right now, and it would be unwise and insensitive of me to tell anyone here to turn down an employment opportunity because it's not your top pick. If you get a job and you can take it, you need it, you take it and you make the most of it. But what I will say is always keep your eyes on the prize. And I came across an interesting piece of career advice recently. Pick the job that you want and then become the person who does that job. When I first heard this, the first thing that I thought of was how applicable it was to social work. As social workers, we're resourceful. When there's something that our clients need, we'll stop at nothing to make sure that they get it. We'll put all our energy into it, and we'll use whatever is at our disposal to make it happen. Again, there is nothing stopping us from showing ourselves that same level of dedication, doing those things for ourselves. We can and should. If there's a job that you know you want more than anything, then start working towards it. Figure out what you need to do to get there, and do it. And it may not be easy, it may take time, but if you manage to channel that social work drive, then it's only a matter of time before you end up in the place where you're meant to be. So, with that being said, I want to wish everyone here best of luck in future endeavors. Remember to respect yourselves, take care of yourselves, and let's get out there and make a difference.
Thank you to both our speakers. Now our provost, Dr. Steve Friedman.